Hello Pisces, welcome to your career wealth reading for September 2025. Sorry, dealing with the last few days here, hopefully, or last day of my head cold, sinus cold, so if I cough, sneeze, etc., I do apologize. But we're going to be looking in at, obviously, money, career, finances, wealth, health, abundance, anything that makes you feel prosperous and happy. A timestamp below if you want to just skip ahead to the messages. Otherwise, we'll get into getting the charms here. Okay. So we'll see here what's your topics of conversation as it relates to your money, your prosperity, your happiness. I don't feel like I'm going fast over the chart here. Not really feeling any tingles, any movement. Just as I was saying that. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna focus right in on Pisces. Sorry, I'm just picking this up because I feel like it's not in the right place. Do we want this one? Okay. Oh, good. Oh. Jeez. Why can't I keep anything in its place? I wonder if you're like that right now, Pisces. Is everything out of place, out of its place? Or does it feel a bit off to you, maybe? Okay. Let's get your cards. Do the mini cards for added clarity of messaging, depth of messaging, especially when there's a few charms here. You clearly don't want me shuffling anymore, so just go ahead. Oh, both, okay. Okay. And then we're gonna grab a void codes. Let's see what they have to say for you. See which one they want. 1, 2, who knows? Oh, we had movement over here. I don't know if you can see it looks like my pointer finger here is vibrating a little bit. Something coming down by my thumb, thumb. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the ones that fell afterwards. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the timestamp that we use for our friends. And then we're gonna head into the reading here. Okay. So we're gonna start Pisces. I think I'm gonna start just wait with a watermelon slice. So they're drawing me into the seeds here that are in the slice. So seeds are planted, just kind of wait, right? Wait for your full watermelon here to grow. I don't know why I was blending growl and growl at the same time. Could be my head cold affecting my brain right now. But we have this beautiful kind of seeds that you've planted. Trying to get the, like, not use too basic of words here. Like, they're showing me like biting it, like the juiciness, the refreshing quality of biting into pineapple, right? It replenishes, quenches your thirst, replenishes water into the body. So there's like this nourishment. Just wait. The seeds have been planted in terms of like financial nourishment here coming into you. Okay. I mean, an example of that could be you like playing the lottery, you know, weekly, right? Just keep waiting, keep at it, play your $3, $6, whatever it is, right? Plant those seeds, and then it'll kind of come into, right, the satisfaction. As you can see here, his pockets are, he's out in the universe, right? The universe is paying you good fortune here. It's falling out of his pockets down to earth, down to you here. Look at you, waiting, sharpening your blade. Maybe that's why I said growl. Like maybe it's not coming in fast enough for you, right? You want your watermelon to grow faster. Should I just cut the vine and take it now? Could be you wondering about investments as I say that. So do I withdraw and just do it now? Do I wait? Do I keep building? But you've got some positivity here that's about to kind of pour in on you. The universe is going to shower you here. So we have a message to rejuvenate the body. So 214-5432. Rejuvenating the body means getting out of this negative anger state. Where is it? Should be here by now. My finances should have grown faster, right? Why do I have just a slice? Where's my whole watermelon? So shifting that energy to, I'm grateful that I have my watermelon. I'm grateful that I planted my seeds. I'm grateful to be able to watch it grow, to be able to receive it when it's at its full bounty, right? When it's ready for picking. Sorry, my nose is just, oh, I hate being sick. Okay. So then we have a situation up here saying you're right, shining a light on it regarding time. This is my grandfather clock charm. This could be a family situation as well with grandfather clock. So they're shining a light on your right in terms of either the timing or time passing. What to do next. We have my little mouse here. This mouse is very strategic, quite creative. It reinforces that nothing is too small. You know, even the small can have a large impact. So, I mean, if nothing's too small, that could be, you know, a show of support, maybe, that they want you to do next. I guess we'll get into it here. We have money is growing as well, connected to this. We have just a little rosebud. So it's just starting, it's about to bloom. So if this is about somebody else in your life, you are right to that things will get better for them. You're right that they're making little steps all in the right direction. If this is specifically to you, you're right that you needed to take a pause, right, and let your money kind of grow here, your rosebud, restarting of finances, replenishing, small step. You know, the small step strategically for you was maybe to not spend on something, maybe delay an expense. So, got some reinforcement here for you. Okay, and then we have, oops, because I forgot to put some tape on. I'll have to use my finger here. Okay, So, I mean, the two last cards are absolutely wonderful. Ten of Cups with the star. So in terms of finances, right? It's coming in. Here's the family again. You and another. So maybe you have been supporting someone a little bit, and they're going to be able to, or they want to return the favor and then some, right? Look at the star. She's pouring 2 buckets here. So here's my debt repaid and then some, right? Sort of coming into you here. And then we have that paired with, you know, the strength of your intuition. We have the pyramid, so again, growing. And then we kind of have like the Captain Hook, hooks here coming into place, or sometimes I read it as like back in the day, the comedy hook, when they would pull someone off stage, you know, their act is going too long, or just kind of pulls them back, saves them, right? Saves them from the edge. So maybe that's what you've been doing. Maybe you've been pulling someone back, saving them from the edge. Intuitively, you know that, you know, you can support them emotionally. Intuitively, especially if this is a family member, you can pick up on when they're not heading in the right way, or struggling, right? They're battling here. So I definitely feel like this is more you supporting another, but things are about to turn around and it's going to seem like they're supporting you. But there's this beautiful, like, maybe you built something together, right? This is you and your spouse, you and your immediate family. Maybe you were right to encourage them to, let's be strategic here. Let's pause. Let's wait. Let's let the money grow a little bit more. So you have a positive influence here. Very nice. So whichever way, your money is going to grow through you kind of pausing and waiting a bit. Hopefully that's, maybe I'll just stack them so we're not infringing on copyrights here. I'll have to remember to put a piece of tape on that. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. But look where you're going from this clash, right? Maybe you've been fighting with someone over money, but there's this turn of events where there's repayment and then some. I just want to keep saying and then some. Like, yeah, the money is starting to grow a little bit, but then I feel like, and I feel like you know that too, right? You're intuitively right. You're intuitively right that things are going to be turning around here, that little steps are starting to build, or starting to take into effect here. Are going to start to build wealth as well for this individual, and therefore by you. Maybe that's the seeds, right? Maybe that's why you're waiting just a little bit longer, even though you're eager for that person to succeed, you're eager for repayment. If you just wait a little bit, look at it pour out to you. 10 of Cups, Star, Hangman. Everything's pouring wealth onto you. Pouring wealth onto you. So, regenerate the body. That means try to stay calm, low anxiety, stay out of anger spaces. I don't want to say it's so much anger spaces, but it feels more like the I don't know what word I'm trying to describe here, but the feeling of like, I'm ready now. Why hasn't it happened? I'm ready now. Where is it? Right? Try to force the hand. Your willpower is strong here, but they're pushing you back. They're asking you to wait. Definitely feel like it has some kind of connection here to somebody else in your life. Again, a family member. This could be your group at work, right? Your work family. There's something in it here that's quietly growing. Seeds are planted, quietly growing. Everything's small. Small rosebud, small little mouse, small little slice of watermelon. Maybe that's what it feels like to you. Everything's piddly and small. But it's going to amount, right? The mouse. It's going to amount to great. We see that here. It's going to amount to big things here. So positive outlook for you, Pisces, in terms of your wealth, abundance, happiness. Just a little bit of quietness here. Quiet and rejuvenation.